What is happening, and welcome to another four-wheel drive talk episode 43. Now friends, there's no doubt the Ram TRX is one hell of an off-road truck, but if you order a 2023 model, you're gonna have to pay more. How much more, you ask? Well, we're gonna talk about that here momentarily. Also in this episode of four-wheel drive talk, we're going to discuss news from Rivian that its base trim for the R1T and the R1S, called the Explorer, is being discontinued. Now, what gives on that? We'll also take a look at Rivian in the wild, and some guy drove his R1T into a lake to launch his boat. So stay tuned to find out whether or not he succeeded with that. But first, friends, before we dive into this week's news, look, we put these little bite-sized little newsreels together every single week to keep you guys informed, entertained as far as the top stories for the week. Now, of course, if we are successful and you find some value, hell, YouTube loves it. YouTube's algorithm, if I can spit this out here, really digs it when you hit the like button, and hell, so do we. So that said, let's get on to this week's news. Now, kicking things off this week, the Ram TRX is a fantastic off-road machine, and people are willing to pay a grip more for one of these things. Now, you have to be willing to shell out a ton of money as well, because Ram has consistently increased the price of this badass off-road truck. Now, here is a prime example. Now, in January, you needed $74,000, or actually just over $74,000 to get a base model. Now, the following month, the price rose nearly $2,300, and the destination charge, which was already $1,695, increased another $100. Then the price went to another $1,910 after that. Now, the 2023 TRX pricing guide recently came out, and actually, to many people's surprise, the price increase was pretty modest, just $565 more. Now, this is bringing the price up to $81,150. So $74,000 up to $81,000 and change. So you can see things are moving. Now, some of the equipment and option will also get a price boost, like various paint options that will increase by $150 or more. I guess when you look at an $81,000 vehicle, $150 increase in paint really isn't that big of a deal, but all these things really add up. But at the end of the day, it's a small price to pay to have a truck with a 6.2 liter Hellcat engine that's putting down 602 horsepower and 650 pounds of torque. Now, if you're ready to order a 2023 Ram TRX, you're going to have to contact your Ram dealer. The TRX configurator isn't live on the Ram website yet. Now, if you've been saving up to buy a entry-level R1T or the R1S, you're going to be a little bit disappointed about what I'm going to share with you next here. Rivian is streamlining its operations to deal with crippling supply chain issues, and part of that streamlining process includes discontinuing the entry-level Explorer trim on the R1T and the R1S. Now, here's the kicker with this here. If you've already ordered or pre-ordered your vehicle with the Explorer trim, you're pretty much out of luck with this. Now, you can upgrade to the Adventure trim if you like, but if you don't want to do that, your order is going to be canceled. Now, you do get your deposit back though. Now, pre-orders have until September 1st to upgrade or cancel to get their money back. Now, if you have a confirmed order for an Explorer trim, you have until September 16th to convert your order or cancel it and get your money back. Now, aside from supply chain issues, Rivian noted that not many people ordered the Explorer trim as they really expected on this. So likewise, eliminating one of the two trim levels, Rivian can streamline operations even more by having just simply one truck and one SUV to build, which should decrease production times and speed up delivery out to everybody that has ordered one of these things. Now, with the Explorer trim eliminated, the R1T will now start at $73,000 and the R1S will be at $78,000. This story still cracks me up. When I first saw this story coming along as one of the news bits that we're going to be covering this week, I watched the video and just had a good chuckle with this dude here. Now, if you have a boat, you know that boat ramps can be very busy and that a wait to launch your boat could hell, it can be quite a while. Well, if you have a Rivian, you can just drive into the lake and launch your boat, and that's exactly what this guy in Idaho recently did. Now, as you can see in the video, he drives his Rivian right down into the water with the boat in tow. Now, for a little context here, the beach where this happened has hard sand under the water. So according to the Rivian driver, the sand moves, but it isn't a muddy mess. And this certainly helped him get his boat launched. Now, another thing to know here is that the R1T has a maximum watering fording height of more than 43 inches. So it's as dramatic as the video looks. The truck is capable of working in water that is even deeper than what you see in this video. And besides, the guy's boat only needs 36 inches of water to float off the trailer. So the R1T was more than capable. And actually, speaking of capabilities, the driver set up the Rivian for the task by putting it in off-road deep sand mode. Now this basically what this does is it gave the truck more power on the front wheels. Now apparently the 42-inch fording depth is the maximum because in deeper water, the truck will begin to float. So fortunately, well, this guy didn't need to test that out. That's funny. I wonder if it's top heavy or if it will actually stay stable, or does that thing capsize over? Pretty interesting. Something tells me as we see more Rivians going out in stories like this, we're going to hear a story sooner or later of somebody getting out there and actually floating. Now, if I had a Rivian, I'm not sure I would attempt this, but if you have a Rivian and nerves of steel, well, hell, I suppose it's a good way to avoid the crowd at the boat ramp. Well, with that said, friends, that is the headlines for this week. Now let's shift gear and talk about our current giveaway. As you know, we have 3 great prizes up for the grabs this month. We have a Peak Design 35-liter duffel bag. We have a 3 Peak refuel meals. We have a $100 Amazon gift card. Now, entering the giveaway is really simple. Step 1, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Step 2, leave a comment below. In fact, the more of our videos that you watch and leave a comment on, well, the more chance that you have to win. So get watching some more of the videos and leave some comments. Step 3, register on 4-wheel drive talk and introduce yourself in the forum. Now, if you happen to register on the site already during one of the last giveaways, you're still eligible to win. But as I keep saying over and over again, swing by, say hello. Friends, we would love to see it. Now, for complete details of the giveaway, including how to register on 4-wheel drive talk or how to say hello in the forum, check out the description below. Good luck. And friends, that is all I have here today. So I'm going to be scooting out of my studio here. So, well, actually, before we go doing that, hell, I got to ask you to do all that YouTube stuff because, friend, it is great to see you every week, but what would really help us out is if you found some value with this video, if you can do me a big favor, hit that like button. It really does help with the whole YouTube algorithm. And hell, if you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? We'd love to have you part of the family. And last but not least, so therefore you don't miss a single video like the one that you just watched, make sure you hit that bell. So therefore YouTube will do its whole notification thing every time that we come out with a video. Now, with that out of the way, I'm going to say my farewell. Good night, and I'm gonna go get some grub. So, hey, you guys get out there, find your adventure. I screwed that up. Stay healthy and find your adventure. Jesus, what I wanted to say. Let's try that again. All right, friends, that is for me. So you get out there, stay healthy, and find your adventure.